Hey, welcome to the video today, Bug Out Preppers. This is Mike. The video today, I want to just go over how to start prepping a day for beginners, and these 5 can keep you alive. Let's get started. And if you miss any of these, you'll get crushed when the shutoff comes. So anyway, let's make this quick video and get to the first tip: water. I mean, where else are we going to start but water, right? I think the main thing is to store water now. And how much? That's going to depend on your situation. Do you live in an apartment or are you in a homestead? So you have to plan around that. If you drink those individual plastic water bottles, you can start stocking up heavily on those, and obviously you can refill them. The bottles are designed to break down over time, and they will eventually leak. If you cannot store a lot of water, then prepare yourself to be able to get water from somewhere, and also have a way to make it potable: water purification filters, chemical means like bleach and iodine, and if there's power, you can boil the water. If you only get to one thing, and even in the next week, make it storing water and having a method to purify it. And of course, number 2, food. Lots of food, and I think this kind of speaks for itself. Obviously, you know, you got to get the water taken care of, and then you got to have food. So I think it's first, obviously it's number 2 on the priority mix. Maybe some people would consider other things, but I'd get a mixture of food items that store long-term, like rice and beans. The stuff you're going to eat with the rice and beans, obviously canned goods. Keep in mind that expiration dates are just the manufacturer's way to guarantee the product will stay fresh, but you can use your judgment on how long the expiration dates really are. Obviously, don't test it when you're in a serious situation. You could get sick from it, but usually you can certainly hedge about 6 months, I find, on almost any kind of canned good. I'd buy some, you know, the prepared foods, MREs, things like that. You can cook them, and you can eat them cold if you have to, especially if you're in a bug out situation. I would try to get over time up to 6 months of storage of food. That would be a really good goal. There's some, you could consider getting a dehydrator, which can dehydrate a lot of foods, and you can stuff that into gallon buckets. So there's lots of ways to look at it that way. I personally don't do that. I just buy my stock of foods from like Survival List and things like that, to have them prepackaged for me already. It just makes my life a lot simpler. Also, I would figure out a way to learn as much about gardening as possible. Just plan ahead, purchase a little extra food every month, or every time you go to the grocery store, you can grab a little extra something. Don't forget to rotate the storage. And I wanted to return to this learning how to grow a garden on some level again. Just touch on it, that it's so important that you have some way to grow food, and that you know what you're doing, and you're not wasting resources, water resources, seeds, time, energy, without getting a harvest from the thing. And just know what the seasons are, what grows in the climate you're in during the season you're in. And obviously you can look up most of this stuff on Google, YouTube. And I think this gives me an idea for a video. I think I'm going to do a video about what grows where and when, at least a general idea for prepping foods. And so that might be a good video for us to touch on. And again, canning skills and homesteading skills, anything you can pick up, are powerful. Actually, you could watch that show, This Old House, on public television. It's like corny as hell, but man, you can pick up so much more confidence about what you do in a plumbing situation and any kind of situation. Worth checking out things like that, just a little bit every day or every other day. Okay, so let's go to power next, because you got your food taken care of, you got your water, you got your food. But if your power's out, especially if you live near a coast where a hurricane can mess you up, I would consider a multi-fuel generator, propane or gas, maybe diesel, and invest in a generator transfer switch. The switch hooks up to your circuit breaker and lets you have power with your generator, but prevents the backfeeding the electrical line. So it does away with all the extension cords, so I would check that out. And you could obviously use it to keep your fridge and refrigeration. Just something to consider. And power, I'd have a lot of extra batteries, I'd have candles, I'd have a fire starter, for a campsite, and consider getting a generator, of course, like we talked about. And a ham radio would be worth its weight in gold, and learn how to use it. And it's actually kind of fun. It's old school again, but it's worth its weight in gold. Number 4, we're talking defense. And this could mean many things to many people. I grew up out west. Obviously, we hunted and we had weapons. So I'll leave this to you to decide. But anything's better than other things. Obviously, I would stick to the something that you can get ammunition easy for. So stick to brands basically. Learning how to use a bow and arrow and having a bow and arrow and trapping are not bad skills, again, to pick up. But defense, you gotta have something. Anything is better than anything. Make sure it's safely taken care of and responsible for it. All right, number 5, your bug out bag and a backup plan. And specifically, the backup plan is make sure that you have a place you're going to meet your family or the people that you're trying to get a hold of if things go crazy, and also have a backup place where you meet them. So that's a good start. Anyway, I'm Mike Rondo. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, check out the podcast and Facebook page. Click the link below for a free survival tool. And until next time, keep prepping.